to have the president of Ukraine with us.
Following this revelation on Monday,
There'll be a lot of help. When it comes to security, there's going to be a lot of help.
Donald Trump was asked by Fox News for reassurances that help didn't mean American troops in Ukraine.
Well, you have my assurance, I'm president, and I'm just trying to stop people from being killed, Charlie. Look, when it comes to security, they're willing to put people on the ground. We're willing to help them with things, especially probably if you talk about by air, because nobody has the kind of stuff we have. Really, they don't have. But there'll be some form of security. It can't be NATO because that's just not something that would ever happen. They couldn't do that.
But that's exactly what Ukraine's allies, some of them NATO members, were talking about on Tuesday.
We have started the work within the Coalition of the Willing framework, and there have been no decisions thus far as what comes to the overall framework and neither to the individual contributions.
Who's willing to do what is the big question. And without doubt, the popular choice for most of the 30 international leaders who joined the coalition's virtual meeting on Tuesday was to boost Ukraine's military.
Ukrainian armed forces will be the first line of defense. That is why we must enhance, reinforce and unblock our military support to Ukraine.
Obviously that has to involve...
Only France, the UK and Estonia have said they'd put troops in Ukraine. All of them are NATO members.
One of the root causes is the issue of Russia's security. The fact that commitments given to us on preventing the expansion of NATO to the east have been consistently violated for decades.
The head of the British Armed Forces is already on his way to Washington, with each country's military planners meeting their American counterparts later this week. While European leaders try to convince their voters that sending troops to fight in Ukraine is about their security as much as the Ukrainians. Paul Hawkins, TRT World.